Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Roundtable. I am going to nix the YouTube voice for this one because this is just disappointment on top of disappointment, isn't it? So, let's get started. I saw this news yesterday on my phone from a different article, one by an Amy of some sort. I can't remember her last name. I'm sorry. But this one is by Mike Straw. This one was posted yesterday as well. Ubisoft cancels online appearance at Tokyo Game Show. And we already know the reason why. We don't need to take a guess. Ubisoft has canceled its scheduled appearance at Tokyo Game Show just 2 days before the event is set to go underway. Which is hilarious to me because, you could have pulled out months in advance, but 2 days later, not 2 days later, 2 days early, seriously? 2 days early? In a statement released by Ubisoft Japan, the company says the decision was made due to various circumstances. Various circumstances being their, you know what? I'm going to use their term. Their cultural appropriation. Since they love to use that term so much. We regret to inform you that due to various circumstances, we have decided to cancel our online participation in Tokyo Game Show 2024, which was scheduled to start at 3 p.m. on September 26th. The statement reads, because you were caught lying, you were caught trying to take other Japanese properties and try to sell it as your own, and not only that, you're continuing. I saw a Funko Pop. For what reason, I don't know why. This game is not going to sell at all. We apologize for the short notice. We sincerely apologize to everyone who was looking forward to the broadcast. You think anyone was looking forward to their broadcast? Be real. The company did say that the currently ongoing giveaway campaign will continue despite the broadcast no longer happening. Ubisoft's pulling out of the event during a time of turmoil for the company. While the highly anticipated Assassin's Creed Shadow releases in November, the company has been feeling pressure from other areas. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you deadass? Dude. What about Assassin's Creed Shadows is highly anticipated? Like, absolutely nothing. Nothing. Just fucking nothing. First, there is the concern of... Okay, sorry. Let me start over. First, there is the concern about the state of X-Defiant, where, despite claims to the contrary, is in real trouble due to falling player numbers, which, same could be said about Helldivers 2, but the less said about that, the better, apparently. In today's climate, get the fuck off my screen. Then, there's the continuous falling stock prices, as well as a push from at least one investor to make executive changes and take the company private, because on top of lying to their investors, they just can't help themselves, apparently. Insider Gaming has made multiple attempts to contact Ubisoft for more clarification on the various circumstances claim. As of publishing, however, a response was not received, because of course they're not gonna freaking get a comment on this, because they know they're in the wrong. They're stupid. Like, everything they're doing is stupid. Update at 10 p.m. Eastern. Ubisoft has told Insider Gaming that they have no comment on the cancellation. We already know why you don't have a freaking comment on the cancellation, because you're a bunch of fucking idiots. Like, this isn't the Ubisoft that made Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, even though that game, nobody really likes to talk about that game. Freaking Revelations. And I played sorry. I didn't even get into Brotherhood, I'm sorry. I didn't even say Brotherhood. I meant to say Assassin's Creed 2 and Revelations. I played those games for hours and hours. Like, I just kept staying awake at night just to try to do all the side stuff. And then with Assassin's Creed 2, hell, I remember coming back home from, was it middle school? Probably middle school, or probably high school. But I remember friggin' having my mom help me with the friggin', the subject puzzles and whatnot. Having her help me with that, like, dude, I had fun playing those games. Hell, I had a lot more fun at the fact that I could involve my mom in this. But, dude, what's the hell happened? Like, seriously, what the hell happened? Anyway, says, what do you think of Ubisoft canceling its appearance at Tokyo Game Show 2024? I'm not joining your newsletter or whatever, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's just break this down. So, first, they lied about their game being historically accurate. Then they lied about the game trying to portray accurate Japanese history. Then, I'm not gonna say Thomas Lockley because that was during the whole they lied about Japanese history bit I just said. Lying to their investors, using incorrect era architecture, using Chinese architecture. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. It just continues to fall down worse and worse for this company. And the funny thing is, I'm not done. I can't get a break from these fuckers. Because now, the more news that I see, the more news I'm going to report on. And it's like, apparently the news just doesn't stop with these guys. So that's just going to be it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep reporting on freaking Ubisoft. A company that made me happy to play their games. It's like, sure, you had your own little storyline going on in that time period, but you still had the proper architecture, the language, the history, all of that. You had all of that, especially in later games where you even delved more into the history and even gave players a way to read through the history of the places that they're in. Like, come on. Like, when things were built, who built them, like that, like, what happened to giving us little history lessons within the game? That's what made Assassin's Creed fun. We could learn while we're also playing. We can learn about history whilst also being enthralled in what we're doing in the game. What happened? Seriously, what the hell happened? Look, I don't play X-Defiant. I don't play Assassin's Creed anymore. Hell, I don't even play or even consider Ubisoft games at all in my gaming palette whatsoever anymore. I am completely just done. The last game my friend bought from them was Assassin's Creed Valhalla because we made a stupid bet on which game he would get on a coin toss, and I believe heads was Cyberpunk 2077 when it was at launch, and the other was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Valhalla surprisingly won the best 2 out of 3. So he kind of dodged a bullet, but not really, because he still had to deal with some glitches and a few bugs here and there. But outside of that, he says it's a pretty decent game, just the story is just pretty meh. And I'll take his word for it because he's played these games more than I have and more than I ever will. Because Assassin's Creed 2 and Revelations are my favorites, and that's probably where it's going to stay. I'm not going to attempt to play any more Assassin's Creed games or any more Ubisoft games for that matter. And I believe you shouldn't either, because with the way this company is just handling everything, it really shows you that they care way more about trying to appease a fake audience than actually stay true to the values that brought them to the dance. It really is a shame. And I agree with one of those investors who actually want to reform the whole company from top to bottom because it's in desperate need of that. Because there is no way that with its current freaking regime that it's sustainable. And with the falling stock prices and seeing how bad Star Wars Outlaws has done, I just don't know anymore. I don't know this Ubisoft. No one knows this Ubisoft. And yeah, sure, they're going to be their defenders, which is fine, I guess, because, every company has to have their corporate shills. Look at freaking PlayStation, my goodness. But that aside, I hope you enjoyed this coverage, and I'm just hoping we get freaking a Ubisoft change from top to bottom because this is just horrendous. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose to. I don't mind if you do. I don't mind if you don't. If you enjoyed what you if you enjoyed what you saw, sorry, I am not all here. So if you liked what you listened to, please consider subscribing. I know I said that already, but I like to make this not really a full-time job, but something I can make money off of in the meantime. And it would honestly mean a good deal if you did subscribe and help me out here. Anyway, thank you. I'll let you get on with your day. Later.